Hello everyone. Kay and I hope you are all safe and well in these challenging and difficult times. You will have often heard Kay and I mention our family and grandchildren, and I am sure, like many of you, this is what we find very hard. There is no real replacement for a hug. However, strangely enough, this situation actually makes this unit number 5, We Are the People Who Follow Jesus, more real and more relevant. I usually start by asking, if we are Christian, what is the evidence? How would other people know? Our actions should in some way indicate that we follow Jesus. Well, the last 2 months have seen an amazing transformation in the views and attitudes of the UK population. Previously, we saw heroes as footballers, pop stars, the Kardashians. How wrong we were. Now, every Thursday at 8 p.m, we stand in the street and applaud, not artificial heroes, but nurses, cleaners, delivery drivers, care workers, and many other groups who have used their God-given gifts to ensure we get through this pandemic. Talents which previously were regarded as simple, underrated, are revealed the backbone of our nation. Too often we have been encouraged to undervalue our abilities. Now we see just how important each individual is. Nelson Mandela once said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most." We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. In these times of such self-sacrifice, use the example of others to show your children how they can be followers of Jesus. On a more practical note, the unit covers the Mass between the liturgy of the Word and the liturgy of the Eucharist. Bidding prayers when we remember to pray for others who are sick, in need, or have a problem. The collection, sharing, supporting the church and other groups, charities, SVP, CAFOD, Caritas. The servers prepare the altar. They bring to the table the chalices, the books, the purificators, and then the offering procession. Any gifts related to the theme, the collection, the water, the wine and the bread, and of course ourselves, by loving, sharing, helping and giving time. All parts of our everyday life are time to reflect on how much of ourselves we give each day and try to think of how we can do more.
In these bizarre times, many of us are becoming accustomed to Zoom and video meetings. But for you, as parents of young children, you've also been getting used to taking over the teaching of your children. And for spiritual development such as this, you are, without doubt, the very best possible teachers. Hopefully you will recognise this Unit 5 booklet, which I'm just going to show to you. One has been left for each of your children in the porch of the Priory. If you haven't had time to collect yours yet, they'll still be there with your child's name on it. It's designed to be fun while helping your child to develop an understanding of what it means to be a Christian. Goodness knows, in these times, a lot of people are playing their part as Good Samaritan to their neighbours. And you might help your child with that particular page of the booklet by talking about what they can do to help others, or what they're already doing to help others who are in need at this time. Examples could be phoning grandparents, being careful to stay a distance from people they pass, and praying for those who are in need, or for those particularly in the caring services at this time. Most of you will be aware that the houses in the high school include one called after Mother Teresa of Calcutta, brilliant woman, who gave her life to helping those in desperate need. So not surprisingly, she makes an appearance on page 6. Which brings us to the point that you heard from Dick, that we all can do something. On the final page, we might as well have a look at that as well. There you go. The children are able to consider clothes or things, toys, perhaps they can give away to charity that are still in good condition. And it helps your child to understand the Christian way of life. It would be great if you could leave the completed unit with your child's name on it back in the priory porch. One of St. Teresa's prayers was, "Wherever God has put you, that is your vocation. It is not what we do, but how much love we put into it." And finally, please join us praying together for your children and for an end to the pandemic.
Our Father,
who art in
in
heaven,
heaven,
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Take care
Stay
and stay
safe.
safe.
God bless.